Greetings, everyone. This is your girl LaSage, and today I want to do a review on the movie Infinite on Amazon Prime. I absolutely loved this movie. I love the messaging in it, and I'm not usually the one that will choose to watch action movies. That'll be like my husband might watch it and put me onto it and I'll like it, but it's never been something like I'm gonna watch this action movie. But when I saw the previews, I saw that it has some deep truth in just the preview alone. So I'm going to show the trailer real quick, right? And then we'll come back and talk about it.
You're not crazy. You never have been. Do you find yourself drawn to places you've never been?
The visions you've had your entire life aren't hallucinations. They're memories.
You're talking about reincarnation.
The legend never die, you get reborn.
We call ourselves the Infinite. We remember skills from all our past lives. It takes 10,000 hours to master a skill. How good would you be after 1,000,000 hours?
Pretty damn good. What do I know that you need so bad?
That's why you're here, to find out.
We have fought one another for centuries. But you can't stop what's coming. The end of all things.
Is he blocked? Well. We're gonna have to reset your memory.
You're gonna drown me? I got a thing about drowning.
Which is...
I don't like it.
You know what, man? I like you this time around.
Shut up and turn it on.
How come the non-believers all screaming? These sucker fans to outrun the demons.
That's perfectly normal.
Think of between the boy and his freedom.
Kill them all.
They wanna see me fall.
There's still time. Time. No more time. Leap of faith time.
The legend never die, you get reborn. There ain't no holding me back.
Okay, so I don't know if you saw what I saw, all right? Now, when you actually watch the movie, you will see Mark Wahlberg. He plays a man that has schizophrenia. And I've always said that people who are diagnosed with schizophrenia or bipolar or, multiple personalities, that they're not actually mentally ill. They are suffering from memories of their past lives, and there are multiple realities. And if you really understand the quantum and how it's all set up and, everything, which none of us really understand, but if you understand more than the average person, excuse the baby in the background. If you understand more than the average person about these topics, then you'll know about how this is not the only reality. There are multiple ones. There are multiple timelines. We're not the only universe. We're not the only planet with life on it. None of that, okay? So our memories are being kind of collapsed together, and then people with schizophrenia and bipolar and all those things, they kind of get their realities collided and confused, and they don't know which reality they're in because they're trying to pull from all these different realities. Now, I know there's more to it that I don't quite understand yet, but I've always had a hunch about it, and that has been the download that I had received on it. And I've never really inquired more, which now I'm interested in inquiring more about that. But I think it's more about integration. But anyways, the movie is about Mark Wahlberg. He's schizophrenic and he has all these memories, but he doesn't know where they're coming from, right? And so it's been making him live a life of misery. It's caused him, not to be able to have jobs. And he's been on the black market trying to get medicine. They put him in a mental ward and, all this other stuff. And it was working against him. He had all this power and wasn't recognizing his power. He didn't even know he had these superpowers because he couldn't remember. He had a block. He actually had a steel plate in his head, which the metal blocks your pineal gland. It blocks your memories. It blocks your insight and access to those things. When you have steel and metal in your body, dental work, anything like that, all of that, it messes with the frequency, the antenna. And no, it doesn't completely rid you of being able to recognize your memories, but it does make it harder for you to access them, and you'll have to go about more extreme means in order to access your other selves and access your greater selves, your greater powers, things like that. You might have to work a little harder if you have those things within your body. Then it has like the reincarnation, but it has the villain, right? The villain is actually trying to access things through religion, he's tired of coming in and having all these memories, but he doesn't realize, like, man, most of us can't remember everything. We can't remember our past lives. Like, a lot of us can't, but when we're younger we can, but as we get older we really can't. But this man, he's talking about how, man, he gets the memories right away and he's like suffering, right? And he's looking at it in a negative way and he just wants it all to stop. So his whole agenda is to just make it to where there's no coming back for anyone. He just want to fuck it up for everybody. You know what I'm saying? He's like not understanding how you can actually use these existences, all these powers that you learn, all this. Look at what he built. If you watch the movie, you can see what he built. He wouldn't have been able to build this and build this wealth and all this other stuff without the power that he gained and continuously gained upon these different realities and the skills that he learned. And he used those, but he was using his power to try to destroy everyone, while they was helping Mark understand these are your realities. This is just your memories trying to come back and help you and bring you the power that you need in this lifetime. And so he's using his inner abilities to, do all these moves and stuff, and he's not realizing that all of it's connected yet, right? And he's just going through, he's there. The movie is fast paced, so it happens really quickly. So unless you like really understand the stuff, you might not really grasp it. But if you have some type of simple knowledge about it and you're interested in it, I think that you'll really get it, in a sense of where the movie will be interesting. Because, man, like, to me, the messaging was like, you can unlock your realities. You can unlock your, but if you do past life regression, you remember things, and you remember who you were, and remember all your, like, the skills that you've learned upon these past, because that's what we're doing. Each lifetime we're expanding. So that means that the lifetime before, you might have been more expanded and you forgot it, and so now in this life you're having to remember all of that you've built on so that you can then expand more. It's just different ways of looking at it, because technically they're not really your past lives, but that's a whole nother story. Like, all of everything that's happening, everything that's ever happened is happening right now. There's no past or present or future. I mean, there's no past or future, there's just the present. But that's the whole nother complicated explanation if you don't really, if you're not really into it. So this movie touches on all of those things, and I'm just excited talking about it, because I really love that pretty much the whole movie just had even the imagery of the Akashic records. It was just, it had so much within it. And a lot of times we have these memories and these dreams, and we don't know where these things are coming from. We don't know, but we're having the ability to remember all these different lives, and we're not realizing that that's what's happening right now. I don't want to give away spoilers and everything. I don't want to necessarily say too much. I want you to watch it, and I want you to let your intuition lead you and let yourself be open to the things that they're talking about, because there's so much more that I really loved about the movie. But I just want you to go watch it and tell me what you think. Comment here if you've seen it, if you know what I'm talking about, if you've seen the movie, or go watch the movie and then come back and comment. Tell me what you got from it. Tell me. I want to know if it's some things that I might have missed. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Anyways, good luck. All right. Who needs luck when you got power? All right. Peace out, y'all.